So just to give you an overview, this is my kitchen, this is my washroom, and this is my room here. And this is the place where I will be going for work, DFKI, that's DFKI. And there's a supermarket over there where I go for buying groceries. On the same side, if we go top of the hill, there's my university 10 minutes away, and everything is quite accessible from my place. There is also a cycle stand here where I can take cycles for free, and there is a bus stop where I can take buses for free again. So really a good place to live. So for breakfast I have a banana, some protein milk. It's really amazing. It's 75 grams per liter. It's really cool. And protein powder. I'm gonna mix them up, and there will be a really good, like a fruit salad kind of custard thing. Look at the consistency. It's so good and tastes perfect. First things first, getting a job in Kaiserslautern is really difficult, especially when it is 2026. You need to have right amount of skills, a good skill set, and you need to look for a right position. I had some skills from my master thesis, and I was working as a full-time embedded engineer in India. That experience helped me a lot. So that would be my first and foremost step. If you have a working experience in India, that helps a lot. Secondly, when you come here, even if you don't have any skills, or if you do and you're not able to get jobs, try to get into some projects and convert that project into an internship. That would be a really realistic and easiest way to get into a job field. Referrals work a lot. No one's gonna give you easy referrals on LinkedIn or some spaces. So again, get in touch with your professor, maybe do a seminar for three to 4 credits with them, maybe do a projects with them, and then that would kind of be helping you to get a referral. They can recommend you to some companies, or they can recommend you to some positions that they have internally in their university as well. A lot of my friends are working remotely, working at Kaiserslautern, but for University of Berlin or University TU Munich as well. So that is quite possible as well. And the key is to keep applying to specific jobs, relevant jobs that you see related to your field, and keep upskilling yourself. If you don't upskill yourself, you're not going to be able to sell yourself. The job that I have currently at DFKI, I got it because I did some courses in University of Southampton, which was really related to the hardware security. And that's what they are doing, hardware security using PUF, physically unclonable functions. There's a huge amount of research going on in it, and since I have knowledge of that, it's a really good field to explore my future in. This is my dorm. It's awfully quiet. Look at this. 700 people live here. Still not a noise. Oopsie. Wow, what a save. We're ready. As a Marwari, I always feel when I'm entering the building of the place where I work, I feel like I'm entering the shop. And when I connect the C-type cable of docking station to my laptop and 2 monitors lit up, I always feel like I'm opening the shutter to my shop.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Welcome home, sir. Congratulations on the opening ceremonies. They were such a success.
So it was supposed to be rainy today, but it's quite sunny, as you can see. This is sunny for us, by the way. We are almost done with our work for the morning session, so I'm going for lunch now in university. Yeah, well, I was wrong. It is raining. Mensa.
Same thing happened with you.
No, with me it was clearly like
That was a good time over lunch at Mensa with friends. Now heading back to workplace. 10-minute ride. Let me explain a little bit about my work. The position that I got in DFKI is related to hardware security of embedded devices, and I think I got that place because I've done a couple of modules related to that in University of Southampton. Basically, I will be working on introducing puffs, which is a physically unclonable function, into hardware to maintain its authenticity, its security, and everything. So what a puff is, we use intrinsic properties of the silicon die or hardware. Let's say, for example, let's take a microcontroller or FPGA board. We use the smallest fluctuation that appears in those because of noises, temperature, power supply in fluctuations, or any other stuff, because of the silicon die. If the silicon, like how you go smaller from, let's say, 90 nanometers till 65 to 10 nanometers, the transistor size gets smaller and smaller, and that's why there are many inter-die and intra-die changes happening within the chips and the board itself. So we exploit those changes in order to create a small physically unclonable functions, and we use that in order to maintain the security of hardware embedded systems. It's a really interesting topic. So he gave me this book to read, like finish. Since I have a little bit of prior knowledge and I've attended the lectures of this professor Basil Halak in University of Southampton, it was quite, like, not easy, but it was quite faster for me to get through this. And I finished this book in 2 weeks. Not even in 2 weeks, like in 2 weeks I was working for only 2 days per week. So this is my 3.5 days I finished the book. I'm so happy about it that I was able to do it, and I've understood most of the stuff. So I have an overall view of this topic. Coffee place at the office, guys. That's my house, by the way. I live there. University. And a good view. So done with work, guys. We have a meeting for tomorrow 2 p.m. Done with the overview of the topic, read the book, really happy. And now let's go home. It's a long walk for my home, man. Really, really long walk.
A meatball? Really? It's always more fun to mess with Dwight with an audience. That was usually Pam. So now that she's out, I had to find someone else.
Alright, that's enough. Let's get some exercise now. Let's go to the gym. Today is push day, so it's gonna be chest, tricep and shoulders. Let's go. That was a really good gym session. It's raining now. I'm gonna go home, cook some eggs. It's been a couple of days since I had eggs. Need some protein. And then we will edit this video, or Shangit said he's going to come at my home to look at some system verilog code. So maybe we'll do that. That's in the menu for dinner. Some mushroom with salt and butter and leftover crumbles, anda burji, and leftover rice from the morning. I tried to present it in a good manner for YouTube. Generally, I just make whatever's easy and fast to make, because I don't want to waste a lot of time in making food. I like delicious food, don't get me wrong, but it's just very time-taking process, and then you have to wash your utensil 3 times in a week. I don't have a dishwasher or a wife.
What did he say?
Oh, sorry, dishwasher, and that's a problem. Like, you have to think about it, and I don't use 3 things generally. This is just for showing you guys. Like this thing, I don't do that. I just use one same utensil. Sometimes I even use the same utensil which I am cooking in. So yeah, that's how it goes. But tasty. We've got so much to wash. Done, bro. Shangit did come to my house late at that night, and then we discussed how do we synthesize the RTL design. And I'm not very ideal. I do waste a lot of time. I do procrastinate a lot, but that's where we all try to improve. So that's about my day. If you've made it until here, thank you for your time and see you in real life.